And so we are out on the PuckIpuppy. This is the Husky Plus. This thing has 2 batteries on it, and I'm not even sure what size these batteries are because I haven't had time to really check it out yet. But I figure we get it out here, give it a ride, and see how this thing is. So it goes right along. I'm in past 5, but I'm doing 18 miles an hour here. Got some nice 4-inch tires on this thing, pretty aggressive. Ought to be awesome in the snow on the rail trails. Got a telescoping handlebar on this thing. Trying to actually see where the battery is on this thing here. These are some growly tires. Kind of neat though. We have front suspension on this bike, but I noticed you can't lock it out, I don't believe, and it doesn't seem to be any adjustments on it. I still would like to know where the battery indicator is on this thing. Just not getting it here. Okay, that must be the battery level there. We'll watch and we'll see what it does. We're going to jump onto the rail trail down here. This is a very comfortable trike. We've got a little horn on it. I stuck the mirror on it. And it's going to make it so I can't get down on the rail trail here. Not easily, anyways. Well, let's see if we can do it. Yeah, I got through it. So we got a little bit of rattle from the plastic fenders, but it's not bad. I mean, it's pretty bumpy on this trail. The seat feels pretty comfortable, though. Definitely snowmobiles been down here, but I don't think they're allowed on it yet because the gates aren't open, so. Well, it's a little bit smoother here. I don't know why. But yeah, this thing is pretty nice. I like the fact that it goes 20 miles an hour. Got the bigger tires on it. And seems to be doing really well. Like I said, we got folding handlebars on this. The bike is can be folded also to take up less room. Probably the hardest part of putting this bike together was the fenders, which I had to do a little bit of work on to get them to look right. But I'm a fanatic. I don't like things just on there any which way. So I ended up putting some longer bolts in and shimming it and getting them the best I could. Where they are plastic, you can't get them perfect because it's not like you can bend them and they're going to stay there. So they have a mind of their own when they're plastic. Quite a few people out here today, but it's a warmer day. It's like 36 today, I think. How you doing? So I hate taking these things out, getting them dirty and stuff before I do a review on them, but I want to get to ride this thing, so I will clean it up before I do the review on it. But I had the time to get out here today and give it a ride, and I wanted to do that. So hopefully the camera's okay. I can't really get the handlebars out. These telescoping handlebars, there's hardly any way that you can hide these things. They do have the gates down here, so it means that they could open this up to the snowmobiles, obviously. How you doing? So last week we took this down, well, not this bike, but we took another bike to another rail trail. And, I think it's around 2 o'clock. I've actually got to meet a guy at 4, so I wanted to make sure I could get out here and get a ride in on this and see how it is. But yeah, this is a very nice bike. So I think they make this one, and then they make the one with the single battery on it. I think that's all they make for the Trikes. This one is in a beautiful red, and I think they have gray. So I didn't ask for either color. I figured they'll send me what they want to send me. I have wanted this bike for a while. I have had a lot of people ask me if I could get it for the channel and try it out. And PuckIpuppy reached out to me and said, "You want to try the Husky Pro Plus?" And I was like, "Absolutely." So they sent it down. Thank you very much, PuckIpuppy. Pucky. I don't know. That one's a hard one. But they name all their bikes after dogs. We will have to see at some point if this battery's going down, because I want to understand the battery gauge. I'm still not understanding where it is. I may have to text Jeff and find out. How you doing? So we have this in pass 3 right now. Very good speed for the rail trail, 11 miles an hour. How you doing? So we will, I'm not sure where we're going today. Just pedaling along right now. Got dual batteries. Again, don't know how big these batteries are. I haven't had so I got another bike in at the same time this one came in. So I had to build 2 bikes. Basically do build videos on both of them. It's a lot of work, and I had Saturday to do it. Today's Sunday. The baskets on this thing, not the baskets, the fenders on the rear of this thing gave me a hard time. Like I said, I'm a perfectionist. I didn't like the way they went on there. They were not centered. They were not equal with the tire. And I got them a lot better, but they're not close. So if you're a fanatic like me, you'll be playing with the fenders. So if not, you'll just put them on and it'll look like what it looks like, but they'll still function properly. So I do want to look at this gauge and see if there's any indication that the battery's going down. And I don't see it. I'm actually going to text Jeff. Hey, where the heck is the battery gauge on this thing? All right, so I texted Jeff. We'll see what he says where the battery gauge is. I think it's this inner circle here. And it's just not down any. So, because it does, the inner circle, the outer circle is your pass levels. And the inner circle must be your battery. So, it's very hard to tell where exactly it is. How you doing? So, we got about probably 4 or 5 inches of snow last weekend. And it settled out to about 2 inches here, so 2 or 3. Just trying to see if Jeff thought I felt my watch kick in. Nope, he hasn't texted me back yet. So yeah, we got the electric expedition in at the same time. And I got to get that out and get a ride on that too. But I got a little time with that one. I figured I'd get this one out here and get a ride in on it. And electric expedition, not that I rode this one, but I have ridden it down in Arizona, so I kind of know that bike. But it came in, the back wheel is kind of bent on it. Now I could complain to electric and they would give me another wheel, I'm sure. So I'm going to straighten that wheel myself. I have the truing machine, so I will take that off and do it. I have the Allscape tires that are going on that, and quite honestly, I wanted to ride with it has Chow Yangs on it. I wanted to ride with the Chow Yangs on it for a little while, just because that's the way it came. I know they're pretty growly, so I wouldn't leave them on, and I intended on putting those Allscape tires on anyways. But if I take that wheel off to true it, and I'm going to have to take the tire off to do that, I'm not doing it twice. I'm going to put the Allscapes on that thing right away. So I guess we'll have a video going out of me trying to true that back wheel. I'm a little skeptical about it because it's so wide. I just don't know how susceptible that's going to be to, moving. The box was a little beat up. I suspect that they dropped it on its side or something and bent that wheel. How you doing? That came, not FedEx, that one came UPS. So they have changed from FedEx to UPS. Not because they've had a lot of problems in the past. They figured that UPS would treat it better. I don't know. My FedEx guy is pretty good to me, but that doesn't mean that, the entire trip, it's my FedEx guy. So it's all up to everybody that touches it. I know I got that electric trike in. Box had a big hole in the bottom of it, and I could see the tire hanging out and everything. And yeah, the rim was really bent on that one. So I did straighten that one, but that one's a smaller wheel, so it's straightened right out. Like I said, it's a 4-inch wide aluminum wheel. How much, tugging on the spokes going to sway it from side to side? So I don't know. Never did one that big. Pretty sure it'll fit on my machine. If not, I'm going to have to get a hold of electric and say, send me a wheel. I also had the derailleur was screwed up on that one, so I had to readjust that. And again, I just put that one together, did a little bit of videoing on it, and stuck it in the corner and started working on this one. Both of them I used my hoist on. Oh, made it so much better. In a way, I feel bad because, no one else has got a hoist, but I hoisted this thing up, put the front tire on it. I hoisted the other one up, put the front tire right on that one. It was a piece of cake, man. Glad I bought that thing. See, nothing seems to be moving on this gauge here. So very, very comfortable ride, though. I would, so far, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this bike an 8. And that's pretty good because, to be perfect, I haven't found one yet. But this is pretty nice. I wish the front shocks were adjustable. Not that it really matters. It is what it is. At least the shock's on it. But, the tri-hauler, I adjusted those so that the light wouldn't bang anymore. So it was kind of nice to have the adjustment. But this thing here's got a lot going for it. Like I said, 4-inch tires, 7-speed. 7-speed's better than 6 because a lot of them are 6. How you doing? Jeff's not answering me. I'm going to ask somebody else. I got a lot of creative friends that has this, so we are going to reach out. Oh, wait a minute. Jeff did answer me. It's right in the middle. It's kind of hard to see. It's part of the wave looking graphic display. So I don't know. I guess we still got full batteries until something starts going down. I don't know. I mean, I could see on the it's got to be working like this past. So right now I'm thinking we have full batteries, which I would suspect on this thing because I think these batteries are pretty beefy. I mean, I know it's horrible that I haven't done my review on it yet, so then I'll get all the facts on this thing. I usually, before I get these bikes, I know everything about them. I go over everything, but I just haven't had time. And I'll tell you, things have changed at work a little bit. I don't have any time at work anymore. I used to have plenty of time at work to do things like that. But they put me on salary. They gave me a bump in pay. Now, I gotta be busy all the time. I can't be doing YouTube stuff in between, painting cars and stuff. So I got a lot more responsibilities. Not only do I have to paint cars, I'm going in Monday and I'm putting baseboard moldings in the bathroom. So yeah, they want me to do, maintenance and keep painting and just, a lot of stuff. So, and they gave me a generous salary. So I'm very happy with that. They're trying to take care of me in my last 3 years, which is 2 years, 8 months now, before I retire. So this thing is a pretty peppy bike. So I'm impressed with that because, like I said, my wife been using the Moon Cool Trike. This is a little bit peppier, so I probably put her on this thing if we were going out. I mean, I've got the HJM, which is 25 mile an hour trike, but I may be moving that along. I would like to get a hold of that Meet One bike, the dual battery, dual motor. That would be awesome. I got their email, so I'm going to reach out to them. They know of me. They had talked to another creator about sending me a bike. I'm a smaller channel, so I think they're going to offer me the Breeze. And honestly, I would, not to make them go away, but I think I would say, if you would please send me the difference, and I'll pay the difference for the better trike, and I'll do the review on it. So, how you doing? Tri-hauler, we took that thing out a lot this year. They're great for winters, something like this my wife could ride because it's goes right along here, no problem. The tires are bigger, better ride on it, and she would definitely enjoy this. So don't get me wrong, the Moon Cool's a great trike, and I'm going to move her into the Pro, so the TK Pro from the TK1, but still trying to find her a bike. I got some eggs in the frying pan, let's put it that way. Just waiting. Everything's a waiting game, All right, should we try this way? Yeah, why not? They've actually cleaned this up a little bit here. Let's see how this climbs this hill. Knock the pass up. Let's see what happens. I'm trying to knock the pass up anyways. It is going right up. It's not slipping too much. It's not going up as fast as the Tri-hauler, but the Tri-hauler's got a 1,000-watt motor on it. And it made it with me pedaling. Actually, I'm not in pass 5. I'm in pass 3 still. So that wasn't a fair try there. I'm looking at the 5, but it was 5 miles an hour, not past 5. This thing's got hydraulic brakes. I'm hitting them pretty hard. They have not been. I think I got to tighten up this front. This has a quill. As far as the stem goes, it's a quill stem. And I tighten it up, but I'm not thinking it's tight enough because it looks like it's got a little play here. So I think we'll pull over here and see if we can tighten that. It's a bigger one now. All right. Yeah, we'll see how that is. That's why we bring tools, especially in the maiden voyage, because things can happen. Still looks like, I don't know whether it's going down or not. Doesn't look like it, but, which is good. It'd be great if this battery lasts for a ton of time. That's one of the things why I'm thinking my wife can ride this one. It's got the dual batteries on it. And I want to get her up around this trail here. This is a little bit more than a rail trail. It's a little sketchier. And it takes a little bit more powerful bike. And you got to have the battery because it's kind of a long trip here. So, and like I said, this one does The Moon Cool only does like 15 miles an hour, and this one does 20, so that's gonna be a advantage there too. Yeah, we got. I'm looking at the picture here. I got a lot of bar in the way here, so I hope the video comes out all right. I wouldn't mind having when I get back, if there's a little bit of time, take that X Peak out just to see how it rides out with that bent wheel on it. Maybe it's something I don't have to do right away, and I can leave those tires on that thing. So, okay, I see a line. So looks like we're one bar down on a battery. That actually makes me feel better that there's a line on it. So I just climbed that hill pretty good. I was trying to knock it up into 5, but I just kept trucking along up that hill, so that was good. Hey, we finally got the sun. I was complaining the other day that no sun. Well, I managed to knock it down into 2. And I dropped my glove. I've had my gloves off the entire time. Don't need them today. Very nice day. Sun's out, feels good. I might turn my glove on though. My fingers are starting to get a little bit cold. Turn them on green. So the one complaint I would have is they give you a little back pouch here for the thing, which is, it's great that they did that, but it makes a lot of noise because it's got a hard plastic bottom on it. How you doing? So yeah, I wouldn't take the Moon Cool on this trip. I mean, I probably would, but the 750 moto one would do really good. TK1, maybe not so good. It's only a 500 watt motor on it. I mean, that thing holds its own, but it's not as powerful as the Pro. It's got a pretty good wind, but it's coming across the lake probably. How you doing? Well, yeah, this thing is pretty nice. It's got a dual-sided chainring on this thing, so that's nice. You don't see that all the time. Most of them are just single-sided. I think maybe we'll do it backwards this day. Don't see any ice fishermen out there today. Looks like they definitely dropped more water down because it looks like the ice is kind of collapsing in a little bit. So this seat has the backrest on it, but it's not uncomfortable. That's 2 in a row that I don't normally like these backrests, but they're fine. Definitely a different look out here now. It's more like a desert than it does a reservoir. We haven't seen any snowmobiles out here yet, which is probably a good thing. But they've definitely been down this trail, but I mean, it's not a lot of snow out here, so, and it's rocky, so I can't be doing anything good for these snowmobiles. Now we are down a little bit on this thing, but we're also going up a hill. I don't know if it'll recover. So a lot of these things recover. And it did recover. So it was just because I was going up a hill, it went down another bar, but it means it's getting close to going down. I think we'll find that spot. I had gone down with the tri-hauler and took a couple pictures. I think it's coming up, and I'll go down there and I'll show you this bike. So it doesn't come with a net on the back. But I have nets at the house, so I just grabbed the net, threw the net on the back, so none of my stuff will bounce out of there. All right, guys, we will take a look at this thing here. All right, guys, so like I said, we've got We got the brakes and rotors all the way around on this thing. Every wheel has its own brake. These are 4-inch, 20-inch tires on this bike. So we got 3 4-inch, 20-inch tires. We got 160 millimeter rotors up in the front, hydraulic brakes all the way around. We've got that suspension fork on that. We've got a nice light on this too, and it seems to work pretty good. We got plastic fenders. We got nice aggressive tires. They don't seem to have a brand name on them, so but they look like the Chow Yangs or something. There is a basket that's optional for this thing here. Again, this is telescoping. It also folds down. If I keep this, I may change it out and put some BMX bars on this thing to make it look better. Hydraulic brakes, got the little reservoir door on it, which is kind of nice so you can see the fluid in there. You can hit this thing here, you can change the angle of the bars. I threw the mirror on there for my safety. You've got a battery in the tube, and you've got a battery on the back of this thing. That looks like a pretty good battery on the back of this thing. I'm going to guess this thing's got to be sitting with somewhere around 35 to 40 amp hours of power on this thing. I will check it out. I just haven't had time to. So again, that brakes on this side. And we're in the snow. We're doing good. We've got a very comfortable seat on this thing. Very nice. Got the air hole in it, backrest, and you've got adjustments down here, and you've got a suspension seat post here. The chainring seems to be doing fine. I wouldn't even consider changing it out. I have not felt like I'm ghost pedaling with this thing yet. Considering it does 20 miles an hour, that's saying a lot for it. I did notice the chain on this thing was pretty beefy. We have brake lights on this. We have running lights. We have the derailleur down underneath there, as you can see. This is the first one I've seen with a different differential. They all seem to have the same differential on it, but not this one. It's different. So I don't know if that's good or bad. So I give you this bag here, but there was no top on it, so I did throw the net in it. Again, adjustments on this thing. You got your handlebars up here. You got adjustment on this. You can telescope them up. The screen's pretty neat looking. 7-speed on this one, and it is a 7-speed, not a 6. That's different too. Got a twist throttle on it. You've got a horn on this thing. You've got your lights and your pass control and quite a bit of stuff in it. There's 2 menus you can get into on this thing here. So here's the battery bus. So you can see it's down to the 6. It's down to 5 right now. So this was all the way up, so I couldn't tell whether this was just a picture or something. But we've gone 8 miles and it's been about an hour. So that's it, guys. So that's the bike, and it's working out pretty good. 750 motor on that, by the way, right down there, and it's nice. So no problem going through the snow here. Not that there's a lot, but we're going through 4 inches of snow anyway. So, and not a problem at all. It's great. So I was watching Electric All Wheel. He had a wired bike in there, same one I got, and apparently the Electric's warranting the battery balances in that thing, and that thing fried up pretty good. It was the controller's fried on it too, but the battery balancer was all swelled up, and yeah, I ordered another one. I'm not even going to hit them up for warranty. Like I said, I bought it used, so I don't even know if the warranty would work on that, but I definitely changing that battery balancer out. Fenders make a little bit of noise on this thing too because it's plastic, but not bad. Not bad at all. And, you know, plastic, metal, who cares? The good thing about the metal is you can change, you know, the color on them instead of just being black. So I do have the ability to paint plastic at work. I could paint them a different color or something. But I think they look fine. The rims are black on this thing. And yeah, these are fun. This is a PuckIpuppy.
Puppy. I've never seen one.
Yeah, I do reviews on them, and I'm out actually doing a review on it now, a ride view, but I've got about probably 6 of these right now.
It's hilarious because I just said to her, so I'm 68. If I was 30 years younger, I might get a bike and go out here. But at 68, I could get this.
Absolutely. These are great. This is what I push them for seniors, so.
Christmas. Yeah. So this is an odometer.
Yeah, this will tell you. So you've got
Is it electric?
Yes, it is. Oh, So you pedal it though. So you got pedal assist on it, and the assist is controlled by you how much you want. You go from 0 to pretty good, you know, or you can literally hit a throttle and go too. So it's great if you're out here and, you know.
How much is it weigh? How do you get it around?
So they do have, if you had a class 2 trailer hitch on the back of your car, they do make a receiver that go into that you can put these things on. But they're heavy. I mean, this thing here is probably just about 100 pounds.
So I have a bike rack and I put a bike up there, but you'd have to have like a trailer is what you're saying? Like
It's not a trailer. It's more of a cargo carrying type thing.
I know.
That goes on the back, and it can fold up, and then you fold it down and put the trike on the back. So
you lift up the front wheel and then you lift up the back
yeah.
on there.
Some of them have ramps to make it easier. So
Yeah, I would say at 80 I could do what, you know, I mean.
But I mean, I do the
get that I could still be doing.
I do the e-bikes too. They're great because it gets you out here and enjoying it, you know.
I know, I love it.
But a lot of the seniors really like these things. They can get out there and pedal around. And I mean, this is a little bit rugged out here for this, but you know, on the streets, they're great. And as far as I know, people go, oh yeah, but it's so much wider. Not really. A regular bike's just as wide as this handlebars. So
How much does it cost?
this one here,
6,000, 7,000?
no. This one here, because it's the dual battery. So you got a battery here and you got one in the back. They do sell one with just this battery in it. And I want to say that one's about 1,300. This one I think's around 18 for this one with the dual batteries on it.
Nothing.
But I mean, I'm in Manchester, and
Someone who made
like I said, I've got a bunch of trikes at the house. You could try the different ones if you wanted. Like I said, if you're definitely interested in them, I can let you ride some around the neighborhood or whatever. And I do this for a lot of people. And then if you buy one, if you use my link, I make a little bit of money on it. So
it's about learning how, it's about,
there is a learning curve on these things too, because they are
I know, because I
strange.
test driven electric and it scared me.
My wife, the trikes, you think because it's 3 wheels that it's really stable. And they are. But they're, on a bike you lean with it.
Yeah.
And on this thing you gotta kind of counterweight it because you get used to it.
Well, I wouldn't go
But
fast.
my wife hit the end of the road and she said, I'm not doing this. I'm like, just stay on it. And by the time we were done, she's like, you're right, you know. And I turn around, we're home, and I turn around and she's gone. She's off riding the thing again, you know.
Good for her.
So yeah, like I said, there is a learning curve with it, but they're fun. They're a lot of fun.
You obviously have a passion about it because you want to teach and talk about it, and that's great.
Yep.
Wonderful. All right, cool.
Yeah, you guys would have a blast on these.
All right, we better keep moving
All righty.
around. Thank you for sharing all that.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yep. Alrighty, so we've got some people interested in buying some trikes. So that was a long conversation with those people, but I enjoy talking to people about e-bikes, e-trikes, and it's one of the reasons why I do it. I just enjoy it. So we got, what do we got coming in still? Possibly, at least, well, we know we got the Expedition coming in. Should have another one coming in pretty soon from Hanvia. They still don't have stock on that in the US yet. That's another moped dual motor bike. So I was looking at all the bikes that I got, you know, for my possibility my wife to ride, and I'm like, you know what? The Rev 1's probably the lowest seat one I have, so I'll have to try my wife on that one. Not really the style bike that I want her riding on these trails, but if she fits on it, we'll take it. It's a 1-speed too, so she doesn't have to worry about shifting it. Because I think sometimes when we go out, she forgets all about the shifter. I see her going up a hill in the highest gear, or I see her pedaling like a madman because she's got it in a low gear, so I don't think she always thinks about, oh, I should shift. So the 1-speed might be perfect for her. So this thing, it goes right up the hills, but it's definitely slows down a little bit. but I'm at 5 miles an hour and putting a little bit of effort in. I don't think I love this suspension seat post. It seems to go down and get stuck down, and then all of a sudden it pops back up. I don't love these pogo sticks anyways, but I figure I'll leave it on here for a while. We'll do some rides on this thing, and then we'll customize it if we're going to. So I think this one's definitely a keeper, though. Definitely going to move along. The MC350, that thing's going to go. We're also, the TK1, I mean, they still got that bike, so I hate to get rid of it, but I got the Pro now, and the Pro is just so much better than that one is that, I don't know, you know, I do a lot of business with Moon Cool, so maybe I'll keep it, I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people, they don't want to buy the TK1. They're buying it now because it's the only thing that's available. But, I mean, for the price difference, I think there's like $200 or $300 difference. And you're just better off buying the TK Pro. It's a lot more bike. And we are almost back where we started. And we went across down there. And we were up here before we went down there. So we've come full circle at this point. Now we're headed back out to the road and then back to the rail trail. Staying, like I said, it's not a slouch, that's for sure. So I am doing 16 miles an hour now. No ghost pedaling. I still got good pedal. Some of these people I probably pass all the time. They probably wonder why every time they see me I'm on a different bike. How you doing? So our battery level is half used up, but shouldn't be a problem. We're probably, I'm gonna guess 5, maybe 6 miles from home. So I'm pretty sure we got plenty of battery. I don't normally chew up the battery in the camera, so I've been out here for a while. Let's see what it says here. Been out here almost 2 hours. We're at 12.2 miles. This thing says it's in Eco, so it might be in economy mode. I don't know if there's another way to get this thing out of economy mode. I think there's economy and sport and stuff, so this thing might go even faster, but I'm pretty happy with the way it's working right now, so. Well, we're definitely christening this bike in. We're not pansying this thing, that's for sure. Right now, I'm just riding it on throttle at about 15, 16 miles an hour. The last time we came down here, there was a lot of branches. And now we're back to the rail trail. And I'm going to leave it in pedal assist 5 for a little bit, see if we can get some mileage done here. I said, when you get going like this on the bumps, those plastic fenders make a little bit of noise. Not bad though. Just solid sounding noise. So this has been a very nice ride on this PuckIpuppy. Should be PuckIpuppy, not PuckIpuppy, but it's PuckIpuppy. And this is the Husky Plus, and it's definitely plus because this thing is fun. Get our little tunnel coming up here. It's starting to get colder out, or I've just been out here 2 hours and it's time to go in. You know, all those rocks that were embedded in there, the snowmobile, the tracks are kicking them all out, so there's loose rocks everywhere. A decent weekend, which is nice. Spent all day yesterday inside, but today was the better of the 2 days, so I planned it that way. And like I said, I had two unboxings I had to do, put two bikes together. Not that there's a lot to put together. This one was a little more challenging. They're done. And you know, I do shorts at the same time. I got those to do and put out. So what would I do to this before I take it out again? Look into this economy thing, or figure out what that is thing. So this thing did come with a manual, so I just got to look it up in the manual. Other than that, clean it up, and I'm happy with this thing. I don't think there's anything to do. It doesn't need a crank to make, you know, stop ghost pedaling. It goes at a decent speed. I think 20 miles an hour is decent on this bike. As far as, you know, 25 would be better, but I'm happy with this. I think one thing that I would find a little bit better was the screen was a little bit bigger on this thing, but it's fine. It's kind of hard to read sometimes, so especially with the bumps. If I wasn't bumping, it probably wouldn't be that bad. Definitely gonna run this thing again. I need to put a piece of rubber on this mirror, as it's all the way tight and it's still spinning a little bit. Well, the bumps are knocking it around. I think we got some snow flurries here. Sun's out, but I think I got some snow coming down here and there. Yeah, definitely snow flurries. So this thing has done very well today. I'm very pleased with it. I mean, we're going, we got 17 miles on it, and still got half a battery. Let's see if we can go up this hill here. I know we can, but the question is, can we get over we did it once already. Let's try it again. No problem. And now it seems like a rocket that I'm on the road. So yeah, this thing is, it just dropped down to, so we got 2 battery bars left on it now. So it's just under half, but we are going up a little bit of a hill here. I'd probably recover, but this thing did good. We pushed it pretty hard today. And by the time we're done, we'll have close to 20 miles on it. No mishaps on its maiden voyage, except for handlebar was a little bit loose. My fault, I guess. Well, it just settled in because I did snug it up pretty good. Screw fell out that I put in. My fault. Should have put Loctite on it, but honestly, I was playing with those fenders so much I didn't really know if I was done. Had it in the right spot. I kept moving it. So now that I know I got them where they need to go, I can put Loctite on them. See, this is a pain in the ass for me. So I have to stick with the traffic, but runners or walkers got to go on the opposite side of the road. How you doing? So I have to hit them head on, and they have the right of way, not me. So when you get up to the bike, you know, goes to 20. So when you get up to 19 miles an hour, you're pedaling pretty quick. I'm at around 18 now, and I still got pedal. So like I said, I think nothing wrong with the chain ring. This thing is well geared out. Nothing has to be changed there. I actually think the differential they put on this thing is quieter than some of them, so I like it. It looks beefier too. We are back to half on the battery bars, by the way, and I'm throttling right now at 19 miles an hour. All right, guys, we are on our home stretch here, so I am going to say farewell at this point. And we'll get out next Saturday, hopefully, do it all over again. We haven't missed a Saturday yet, so you guys go to work next week or whatever you're going to do. Have a good time and enjoy yourself. And we will see you next Saturday. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe, please do on the way out. And have a good night, have a good day, whatever it is. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching my video today. And if you are interested in buying a bike or something, please check with my affiliate links. That helps the channel out greatly. Again, guys, hit that like and subscribe on the way out. And thank you very much for watching. You guys are awesome. Thank you.